of our National Heroes Park. Our National Heroes Park. My perspective is this. Our historical buildings, our iconic sites, which are our national assets, must not be left for waste. They must be used. They must be developed. They must be occupied. They must contribute to the development of our country. When we treat them as historical sites, or we only go to those sites when we have ceremonial duties, then what we see happening is likely to happen. So I don't believe in leaving these areas undeveloped. The only way to integrate the community in these areas so that the community sees the value and protect it is by developing these areas so that the community realizes that this park is contributing to their own economic development so that they can have pride in it. So I don't join the school of those who say do nothing. My school is do something. And we are doing something of benefit and value for the people who live in the community and the wider Jamaica. So you will understand why I am emotional this morning, or rather passionate in the presentation this morning. Because for too long, we have just left our built environment. We have just left the value in our real estate to go unutilized. And the chairman of the UDC made a statement which, if you were to unpack the statement, you would begin to realize what has been our challenge for development over the last 4 decades. The chairman's statement was that the UDC wasn't able, and I'm paraphrasing you, to do all that it wanted to do because the government did not have the fiscal space. Of course, the term fiscal space is a recent addition to our vernacular. Started when we had to consider fiscal discipline and fiscal rules in the 2010 period. Now, how do we get this fiscal space? The chairman also said that our fiscal space right now is well, it has improved. Let me hasten to say that is not the case. Our fiscal space is improving. It is in the process. But don't get any ideas that somehow we have a great unbounded ability to spend. That is not the case. To get more fiscal space, you have to spend what you have wisely. You have to make strategic decisions about the use of your tax revenues, particularly as it relates to supporting investments that will promote growth. But another strategy which gives more fiscal space is partnership. Government must see the private sector as its partner and not its enemy. If you can get the private sector to spend, then you as the government don't have to spend. And therefore, that money that you don't have to spend, you can then take it and spend it on the things that the private sector won't or can't spend on, such as poverty alleviation, education, national security, and justice. And so the strategy